Hi there, and welcome to What's New and Coming Up with Lipedema. Hi, Marilee. Pacific Northwest, 43 and sunny. Cold and getting colder here, and I'm waiting for the storm. We're getting the storm, though it's due to come in on Sunday and Monday, but one never knows. The lake is like this foreboding, like it's got this deep silence. I think it's because it's getting ready to have a really intense storm, and I'm actually looking forward to it. I love, I'm hunkered down. I don't have a fire in the fireplace yet, and in the wood burning stove. We cleaned it out today, so I wanted to leave it for a little bit. So I'll get a fire in there maybe soon. We'll have to see. I might just wait till tomorrow, and then it'll run for days. I'll just keep it going for a few days because we have the storm coming in Sunday and Monday. And tomorrow, oh my God, I have Dr. Perry. I have 2 workshops with Dr. Perry tomorrow, so it's going to be a long day. It was supposed to be 1 workshop, but because of the storm, he had like a 4-hour workshop scheduled for Saturday and another one for Sunday.
Irreparable damage to the
Oh, wait a second. How does Bella do that? How does she know? That's Bella. How does she know? Oh, hi, Jenny. It's wet and windy from the Isle of Wight. It's almost as if you're in our snowstorm path. That's Bella. She's trying to get my attention. It's so weird. I don't understand it. She'll lie here all day. And then as soon as I start talking, she hears it and she comes over and she wants to get my attention. So I'm just going to make it easy and bring her over. God, she's doing so well. I was so worried about her. Thank God I took her to the vet, and Siobhan also helped. I think I told you, but she's hyperthyroid. I'm hypothyroid. She has hyper. I'm hypo. She's hyper. And now she's a lot calmer. So she's laying here purring and purring and purring. Okay. Okay. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Traden. Hi, Rachel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, there's a lot going on right now. So even with the storm coming, we have tonight, we have a session with our new citizen science project. And the reason I'm telling you about it is because if you haven't signed up yet, this is the last moment tonight to do this. And let me share with you what it is. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Give me a moment. I'm sharing my screen. And here it is. Quality of life yoga for lipedema. We actually started on Monday, this past Monday. But if, I was always one that signed up for things at the very last moment. And this is the very last moment. So, Mind Body Quality of Life Yoga Program for individuals with lipedema. It's a citizen science group project. And I'm going to give you the link. here we are, Friday, January 23rd. So at 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's a lot of good information, but Cindy Beers is our yoga instructor, and she is just terrific. She does a very gentle form of movement. And for those of us who need that, it's absolutely fabulous. But there's something different about this. Leslin and Siobhan are working together to produce the citizen science. So we're doing research with this. So it's free to all the participants. And the reason why is that we ask you to fill out some forms and to track how you're doing. What's your quality of life? What's your level of pain? What's your sleep like? That kind of thing. To see if there's actually any kind of impact that the yoga makes. We think that there is, but we'll see. So here is the information. Let me put the link there for you guys. Okay, I'm coming back. Just a minute. Here it is. Coming now. There it is. Learn dot lipedema-simplified.org/yoga citizen science. And that will get you to the page where you can get all the information and sign up. But if you want to do this, you need to let us know right away. So I'm going to say email me. I'm putting my email here. Here it is. Catherine at lipedema-simplified.org. And because if you were to come, I'd have to get you a login right away. And we can do all the paperwork. There is a bunch of paperwork. But it's one of those things that it's the last minute. And I always am one. I've done so many things in my life. Like I got in just in the nick of time. So I always offer that to others. The other thing this weekend, and this is a invitation more than anything else. Dr. Carmody and I'm not sure. Let me see if there's a link for this one. Dr. Carmody and I are doing a recording. And so we're inviting people who want to come. It's a live recording of lipedema, about lipedema and about diagnosis and treatment. And it's an opportunity to be part of it and also to help us out. Okay, let me just see. Today, it's Sunday. We just called it Lipedema 101. Very small, it's almost like an invitation. There may be 8 or 10 people, maybe 20, who knows. And if it's something that you want to do, let me get the I'm getting, here it is, the registration link. And as I said, this is a special, I'm going to put it in the comments, but it's not an easy link to remember. So you'd have to catch it on YouTube or Facebook. Here. Like I said, this is the Zoom link to register. So be sure if you're interested. You can also email me because I put my email here. Here's my email. So you can always email me if you're interested. And it's really, I think it'll be a great opportunity to just delve deeper. We'll do a Q&A that will not be part of the recording. That will be just a conversation with us because we want to make sure that people get their questions answered. Let's see. What else? Let me see if there's anything from you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Brittany. Nice to see you. Okay. I think there's a few comments. They're just sort of hi, how are you? That kind of thing. All right. So that's what we have coming up this weekend. But mostly what we have coming up this weekend is a huge storm. We're getting a winter storm through most of the US. So, I think about the thing I think about because it's happened before is losing my power, losing the electricity and everything. Well, I have the wood burning stove, so that's fine. I'm actually fasting, so I don't need any food. I have what I need, and I got an order. I'm doing a fast with using kefir and flax meal. We'll see. I'm going to try that out this weekend. I'll let you know. Anyway, I'm just looking to see. So I'm sort of hunkering down. I'm hunkering down. And I also had a crazy couple of days. I'll talk about it more when I do my own vlog on Sunday. But I just got my new car, new to me car. It's a pre-owned car that is in great shape and I love it. And we had a accident on the way home from Dr. Perry on Wednesday night. 2 deer jumped in front of the car. First of all, I couldn't believe it was happening. Second of all, I'm a city gal living in the country, loving living in the country. I don't drive that much at night. And so we were less than probably close to a mile from my house when it happened. And there was forest on both sides of the road. And the deer just jumped out. And there was nothing we could do to prepare for it. It was like all of a sudden there were 2 deer in front of the car. Anyway, the good part about it, and I'm going to talk more about this on Sunday night, but the good thing is I wasn't hurt. Claudia, who was driving, wasn't hurt. Yeah, we were both okay. And that's something that I feel very grateful for. And I'm just in the process of, I called the dealer. I found a place to have some repair work done. So I brought it because I didn't want to have it here during the storm. I could have put it in the garage, but I'd much rather the people who are going to be fixing it start fixing it. So that's where it is now. A couple of people who saw the damage, they in photos, they said, "Oh, it's not as bad. It could be so much worse." So, but it's a whole new thing, and now I'm like gonna change driving at night. I now I worry about driving at night. But anyway, I used to not worry about these things at all. I think aging definitely changes one's idea of what one can do. At least that's something that has happened to me. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. Jenny says, wow, deer can do a lot of damage. I hope the car is not too badly damaged. It's not as bad. Apparently, people have said they thought it was much worse. It's not as bad as it could be, for sure. So, so that's what's new and coming up with lipedema. I'm so glad that you popped in. If you're around, come on in on Sunday because I'll show you the storm. We'll be in the middle of the storm on Sunday. And so I'll be sitting here and I'll show you the snow and the wind and this. It's supposed to be pretty amazing. So we'll see. And I'm going to hunker down. I've got work to do and many, many blessings. Again, I feel so blessed that we were safe. That's what it comes down to. We were safe despite everything. We managed to do okay. Oh, thanks, Carrie. I love my new car. Love it, love it, love it. I had taken it to the dealer and they had done some work on it and I felt like that's it. Nothing needs to be done. I'm waiting until spring when the air conditioner will need to be refurbished or something like that. But I don't need to do that until April, May, or June when it starts getting warm out. And here, you know, the best laid plans of mice and men and women. And it changes. Oh, I'm sorry. Carrie says her legs are so sore because it's so cold. I understand, totally understand. Hang in. I have a blanket that heats up, and so I keep that on my lap, and it helps a lot. Oh, Michigan, you have so much snow. You already have snow. It's on its way to us in New England. So, all right, everyone, have a great weekend. If you're in the path of the storm, please stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see whoever shows up on Sunday night and we'll have storm together, which I love. I love being able to share the storm. All right, take care. Bye.